Hello and welcome to Wiselink Academy. Today we'll be looking into an aspect in technical drawing called ellipse. As you can see the question in front of you. Draw an ellipse having axis of 120 mm and 80 mm by the auxiliary circle method. Ellipse is divided into three parts. We have three methods of constructing an ellipse. We have the auxiliary method, or call it concentric method. We have what we call the approximate method, and lastly we have the focal point method. But today we're going to be looking at what the auxiliary method, also called concentric method of drawing an ellipse. Now, as you can see the question below, we are given two dimensions. First one is 120 and second one is what? 20 millimeter, right? And also note that we can also use rectangle to draw an ellipse. So we also have rectangular method of drawing an ellipse. Now, my first task now, I have to draw horizontal line and vertical line to get a center point. So let's do that. If I'm to do that, I'll take my T-square this way and draw horizontal line, right? I have it this way. Then I'll take my T-square and draw a vertical line upward. This way, I have this. This is my center point, right? Now my first dimension there is what? 120, right? So I'll measure half of 120, that is what? 60. So from this point here to this point here, it is 60, as you can see in front of you. So I will take my pin of compass at this point and I will draw a circle. Faint one, please. Faint circle, right? So I have the circle, as you can see clearly in front of you. My next task now is that the second dimension there is what? 80. Half of 80 is what? 40. So from this point here to this point is 40. I'll put at this center point also to draw circle this way. So don't forget, we are trying to what? Draw an ellipse using auxiliary method, or also called concentric method. So after you have done this, the next task is what? Take your pin to this point and to the center point, the radius. Take the radius this way. Now our next task is to divide this circle into 12 equal parts. How do I do that? Take your pin to this point here, this way. Then strike an arc here. One. You can see that. Come to another point here. At this point here, strike another arc this way. Right? So come to the upper point here. At this place, this point here. As you can see, strike an arc downward, to the left, and also to the what? To the right. I have this. Where this point meets, this point here, this point here, this point here, and this point here, I will draw a vertical line to connect it to center point. That is, from the center point, draw a line that will pass to center point and that point together. This way, I have this, right? Take the other part. Alright, I will connect this point here to the other center point this way, right? So this point here, center point this way, and this point here, center point this way. So I'm done with the dividing, right? The next task is now I'll take my meter rule this way, or my T-square, any of it. From this point here, draw horizontal line. This point here, horizontal line. Can you see that? Next point, at this point here, draw horizontal line this way, another horizontal line this way. Right? Similarly, come to this point here, and this point, draw horizontal line this way and horizontal line this way. You can see what I'm doing. Similarly, come to the last point here, draw horizontal line this way, right, and horizontal line this way. have what you're seeing in front of you. My next task now is to take my this square, this man here. I'll place my set square, I mean this, on it this way. Start from the upper point. Take this point here downward, right? Take this point downward. It meets at this point. Come to this point too. Take it downward. It meets at this point. I call this my point A. I call this my point B. Why this is C and D? This place is not C. This place is not D. Perhaps this is D and C. Yeah. So my next task is that take it this way, connect those edge down this way, and those edge down this way. Sometimes I'll taking this. Sometimes the lecturer might told you that the major axis and the minor axis. Just know that the major axis is the line, that horizontal line that you first draw. While the minor axis is what for? That one, vertical line. Take note of that. Next task, to this point here, from this point take it upward. From this point here, take it upward. Where they meet is at this point. At this point, right? Similarly, do it at this point too. Take it upward, and at this point too, upward. So they all meet at this point. So I'm going to connect it this way. I'm in need of C and D, likewise A and B. So with the help of my French curve, right? So French curve is a material that helps you to draw any curve of your choice. So I'll take my French curve this way. As you can see, I will place it at this point and gauge it such that it must touch B and C. Then you now gauge it so that it touch those two other points you're having. Right? So I gauge it, have this. This is my ellipse. I gauge it. I gauge it this way. I need to gauge it well. So all parts must be touching. So I have this, right? Next up, I will take this point. I did like this way, so that I'll take it this way, all the way around this way. Can you see that? So I will come to this point at point C, gauge it this way to touch point A. Right? So take it down this way, touch point A. You can see what we're having. Similarly, now we did it this way. Then what? Take it down this way. At this point D, I will what? Gauge it the way I did it previously, initially. So do that. I'll be having this. Take it down this way. Right? I have this. Right? So I have this. Next up, we did it this way. I'm going to take it down this way. Take it this way, round. See that? So at this point here, then gauge it. So if I gauge it, I'll have this. So this is my ellipse using what we called the concentric method. If you have found this class helpful, do not forget to share to your classmates, and do not also forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Wise Link Academy.